guys, Zijin here, and I'm going to be guiding you through the first PvE map of Battleforge, Encounters with Twilight, and it's been done on expert difficulty. The first episode in my Frost PvE tour, and I hope you enjoy it. This map is pretty easy, but you need some strategy, and these are tips to help you get it done faster.
They attacked us like vile beasts.
And I summoned 2 Frost mages, and they're going to help Rogan and Northguards kill that L-sized creature. Now they're going to take a few blows into that archer mob, and then that's going to draw the people here. And then Rogan's going to kill the brute, and all the Northguards are going to annihilate the archers. Now I'm going to send the hurt Frost mage back to heal itself by the well, and the undamaged one to up here to build 2 warden sigils and 2 defense towers. And that's what's going to kill the hags and the brutes. I'm going to attach sigils to these defense towers, and that should keep them alive. And they decide to attack. And unfortunately, one of my Frost mages got stuck. I don't know how, but it just did, and it died. And the other one just got killed by the hags because a bit careless. And one defense tower went down, which it shouldn't have, but doesn't matter because the hag side, which is a hard bit. The first bit's probably the hardest for Frost, because nature has marked the keeper, shadows, phase tower, and yeah, fires just kills everything. But now we're past that, so
Let us make haste.
I'm gonna build my second monument, which is gonna be, of course, a Frost. Speed up replay.
We must pass. Open the gate.
Now I'm going to bring in the main defense of this map, which is our War Eagles. War Eagles are extremely strong against ground units, but they can't hit air. And in this map there are no air units, so it means that they're probably the perfect unit. Now I'm going to summon 2 White Rangers, which is an extremely useful shortcut kind of thing. And I'll put them next to cliff, and then I'm going to shoot their home defense ability onto those infestations and towers. Also, these arrows will soften up the trolls, meaning that they'll have less health when they get here to attack us. As you can see, they destroyed the infestation, which means that there will be no more spawns from that place. And the War Eagles are doing a pretty good job defending. You don't need any towers of this map except for the first 2, which is, unless you want wall breakers for the last Wrath gets a bit, like, it's unnecessary. Those White Rangers are taking the Sky Scorchers across the cliff again. That's a pretty useful thing about White Rangers. They can attack through cliffs, while Fire Stalkers have to shoot in an arch. I'll use those War Eagles to first kill Lost Whisperer, and then kill the spawn. War Eagles excel against killing Valbloods, because Valbloods don't attack air, which means that pretty much free kill. I'm going to summon a Mountaineer. Mountaineers are very expensive, about 1,000 Battleforge points, but they're extremely useful in most maps. As you can see, I'm just walking it around, and because of its shield, it doesn't die. And it's pretty much just kiting the Vile Blood, because it's the only ground present, so all ground units go for it. And this leads the Vile Blood death kind of gas stuff away from the War Eagles. Lost Whisperers are probably the most deadly units in this map, apart from the Vile Bloods, but that doesn't matter for us because we're Frost. Now I'm going to build that Ice Barrier to heal my War Eagles, and that was because I didn't have enough power for the 3rd monument. When my third monument is built, I'm gonna destroy that ice barrier. There's still patrols, but they're not as often, which is good. Now I'm just saving up power. Make sure to just snipe out all the patrols with your war eagles until you have enough power. And I've just summoned my Avatar Frost, which is probably one of the best T3 units. For PvE anyway. And avatars have no problem against low DPS mobs. However, I unfortunately attracted the attention and aggro of all of the southern base, so I had to retreat because the abomination's far too strong to kill. Now the avatar's no problem. You use your war eagles as well, but mine were damaged when a Valbla attacked, and it got its gas hurt the war eagles a bit, so they're still healing. Lost Whisper is attacking me, but I'm gonna withdraw it and make it come to me. Otherwise, I'll track the aggro again, which I don't want. I summon another Avatar Frost, and I'm using Cold Snap, and now I'm gonna kill that spawn building and kill that Sky Scorcher. But I got a bit greedy with it. I tried to kill everything in one go. Which means that both my avatars died, unfortunately, and I had to use another Cold Snap. Fortunately, my War Eagles was sufficient to kill the abomination before it broke free. So that's pretty lucky. So don't try that. Get that chest. Remember that you don't need to build the wall unless you want to use the army screaming zone, which I wouldn't recommend, as it's a lot harder than just doing what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna summon some Northland Drakes, which are Frost's best tier 3 flying unit. They also have an XL attack, which means that they do 50% more damage against XL units such as the Twilight Hulk. Twilight Hulks are probably the biggest threat in this bit, apart from the Skycatcher, of course. But the Skycatcher you can avoid. However, the Hulks are patrollers, which means that they just walk around. You have to use careful time to avoid them. And what we're targeting for here is the Manifestation. That's the XL spawner, which means it spawns these Twilight Hulks. So if we destroy it, there'll be no more spawning. So I'm casting a Water of North over my War Eagles and Northern Drakes, and they're protecting them from dying. Unfortunately, I got kind of ganked, and most of my units died. And I also leave the Hulk back in my base, which is pretty stupid. So now I had to kind of panic, and I just summoned all these units with some Avatar, Northern Drake abilities, and everything died. I was a bit slow on the Cold Snap, so I ran out of T3 charges, so I just started spamming low units. Luckily that Ice Tornado killed the Hulk before it could do any real damage. And I'm gonna keep building juice tanks, by the way, because this map is a fairly long one, so you're gonna need all the power you can get. Remember to build a juice tank as soon as you get the second monument, but at this phase in the game, you can build the rest. Now, we pretty much won the game now, because there's only the Hulks left that are patrolling, and one Hulk on the right, which we'll see later. Now I'm gonna kill that Hulk, and my Northern Drake died again. I played this phase pretty crap, so I'm trying to do the mistakes that I made. But I have another one, and luckily for me, I have a heap of power, which I don't even need. The best Hulk killer in this map is Northern Drake's Ice Tornado, which does a heap of damage. I'm gonna use it again, but unfortunately it misses the Hulk, so it doesn't die. Every time I nearly died there, so to save it, I had to sacrifice my Northern Drake. The shield regenerated, and it was able to kill the Hulk. Now I've summoned another one, which means And because there's no more trolling hulks left, these are unstoppable, pretty much. Take all the spawns, and now there are no more spawns left, which means these are the last ones from the boss.
Ambush!
So now if you kill an enemy, it's permanently down. I actually underestimated the archers here. I had to use a cold snap because they can focus fire so well, and they nearly took down one of my avatars. Now I'm gonna kill those sky scorchers and that infected tower. Summon yet another avatar frost. Building those power wells. You don't need to put juice tank on these because it's nearly in game. So well, it is in game. So they won't last that long anyway. Well, that tower's annoying me, so I decided to kill it with my Northern Drakes. Go for the anti-air, well, any towers that can hit air first, as the brutes and the Lost Horror won't be much of a threat. Anyway, now, because a single Northern Drake can't take down the Sky Scorcher, I'm gonna take it down with my Avatars. Build my 4th monument, and then destroy the surrounding towers with my Drakes. Now, however, I attracted the Sky Catcher a little early, and it started to follow me, and I nearly lost my Drakes, but luckily T4 just built, so I can use powerful tier 4 units to kill me. Sending my 3 avatars around to deal with the last resistance, which is a Hulk and 2. I hope there's an ambush there, but it's just weak units, so
Ambush! Beware!
I use the cold snap out of precaution, but you don't need to. Now only the boss is left. The boss is a pretty easy boss compared to others,
Let's move!
but because it's a disintegrator and Avatar's only 500 base health, I have to kill them. This is to regain void power and get my population back. Now I'm just gonna make a construct, and it's gonna walk over, and as soon as the turret swivels around, which is how you know it's in range, you press F, as in the key F, and that makes it stop and just keep firing at a stationary point. I know spirits may reach it, the Wrath Gazer, but I'm doing harm because the construct's out of range, and it doesn't matter if it heals, just I'm doing the same with the other side, except now my construct served for some reason, I don't know why, and so it got disintegrated, and I chose this moment to attack, because the bad moment is, I think, 4 or 5 core spirits per ship, and that basically falls over. Luckily the construct is a good player, so it's safe for and some distractions, and live on. Alternative is you can use wall breakers and use the Human Serval, which does good damage. But anyway, for one, thanks for watching, this is Evan, and we'll continue with the next one. Hope you enjoyed. There's a Dreadnought high five.
Meet me near
Let's get our sorry behinds to hope on the double.